Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star?
I couldn't get so lucky, man.
Let's play.
I couldn't get so lucky. This guy's matched up with like 80 overalls, and I'm getting 90 overalls. Ah, well. What can you do? Only some people get to see me get the lucky matchups on the weekend league. Just throwing all God squads at me, I mean, I swear. I got somewhat of a God squad now, too, but, yeah, man.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Alright. What can we do here? Well, let's test out his run D. That's all we can do.
First and 10. The play clock's running down. In motion right is Smith.
And nobody loops. This guy loops around and nobody picks him up.
That's going to go as a
Good job, team.
Good
job.
Second down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. They'll set up a throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Back to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, man.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Brandon Graham in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it.
I have no idea what I was going for. I was just seeing some guy open in the middle, and I went to hit him, and boom, got hit.
That led to the sack.
Oh, well.
Halfback sent in motion. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, come in and make that catch.
To it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
It's only weekend league. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I need to get these chill uniforms.
Look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And the back goes into motion. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll try and throw for it here. Nowhere to escape. He goes down. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
I feel like just quitting. I don't even feel like playing this weekend league, to be honest. I'm like completely like uninspired.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Guess you could say.
And he's going to lose
I'm
yardage.
completely uninspired. I don't know why. I just don't feel like.
It's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I don't know.
Wears games in Dallas. Didn't we spend most of the time talking about
you know, I should just go and practice. I mean, I never go in practice mode and lab up these fucking defenses that these people are using. I need to do that. I don't.
To hold the point of attack and make plays as we just saw there.
To throw, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete. He was looking
like,
for Landry that time.
Offense
and it's
clearly
third down.
So
the turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, we're having struggles, but I should have just kicked it. Now I know his offense is shit. I shouldn't have given him points. That's my gift to you, bro.
Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And Godot's kick is right through. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. Well, the offense got the ball in a good spot, but they went nowhere. They settled for 3.
Brandon, I think it's safe to say that was a major disappointment. Had a great opportunity, excellent field position, and did not be able to move the ball at all. Big time letdown.
Hopefully by the next game, I'll have Calvin Johnson as my free safety.
Back to the 20. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over.
Staying 4-6,
bro. Defense, though, they held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily.
He looks like he's not in 4-6, though.
Saying, I believe in my offense.
Looks like he's in some kind of drop 4 show, too, for the deal.
I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And it pops
that
free.
happens.
The collision there
that happens.
The ball loose and brings up second down.
You can never get like good catches in this game for some reason. I'm always like, the guys are always dropping the ball, and I don't want to always be possession catching. Like, goddamn. Why's that always got to be an option? Like, fuck. Why can't guys just catch the fucking ball?
He'll try again.
This guy coming off the edge. Nobody blocks him. Bo's sitting there like fucking scratching his butt crack, like not blocking.
I mean, you know me. Normally,
like, how's this even like?
For the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on
this
constant
game's
duress
fucking broken.
Well,
it's been broken, but fuck.
He's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They'll look to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
And you can't really complain about a game that's horribly made.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That's going to go as
you legitimately can't get upset, especially when you know the game's completely made horribly. Like, it's probably one of the worst football games ever made. I mean, it's a lot better than it was, but it's still pretty fucking bad. Like, it's not a good game. Not even close. Pretty sad though.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Oh, I had it.
This is Johnson. He's got it.
I had it.
Able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal.
What can you do, though? I mean, this game's horribly made. My team is pretty lit. Like, it's really fucking good, but I don't know. I'm just not getting the kind of performance I would expect from a team like mine.
They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on first down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it in.
Shit like that makes me want to quit this fucking weekend league, man. This whole weekend league so far has been nothing but garbage.
And his guys find a way to stretch that
I mean, I've been playing garbage, to be honest. Like, I need to go back to my Saints playbook. But I hate the Saints playbook because it has no stretch plays at all. But I like my toss play. I don't know.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this.
There's no real good toss plays in this game. I should just take Woodson out of it. He's good.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Of course. Wide open. Drops the ball. That's the whole weekend, the theme of the weekend league is to drop the ball. You don't get no chance to make any good plays because every fucking one of your guys are dropping the ball, man.
Kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Yeah.
And they went for a big play through the air on
of course, the fucking computer runs his route out of bounds. Like, how?
You, Brandon, this defense is playing with some
isn't there some kind of like? There's a force field around people who juke and spin and do that. Why isn't there a force field around running out of bounds? Like, there should be like. Your guys should not be running out of bounds. Just straight up, your guys should not be running out of bounds. That's all. I'm just saying that.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep. Middle up. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted.
Well. Thing's over.
And he returns it into enemy territory.
I'm just going to keep playing until I sell my play. I got a player on the block, and he's going to sell soon. There's a bid on him. Time's ticking. I'm just waiting for the time to tick. I'm bored. I mean, I'm completely I'm not playing inspired at all. Not at all.
Play fake here on first down toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point
might be a
little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers.
These guys are catching every fuck. Look, it's 4-7.
Inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, damn, man.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Rodgers now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Go ahead, Reed.
Oh,
that motherfucker's so fast.
And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had.
Quit this game.
And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Play clock winding down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
I don't know. How is that on no time? That's someone blocking in back. I'm glad I'm like broadcasting this because
This offensive
I need to see what the fuck's happening with this game. It's legit. How's a three-man rush? How's a three-man rush getting in so fast? Like, I'm gonna check to see if he's unaggressive, but I'm pretty sure he's not. No, he's not unaggressive.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Oh, Bo Jackson's back there.
We sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they
Okay,
talk about
that
things
makes
they want
sense.
to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack
That makes
are on
sense.
their play
I mean,
sheet.
it makes sense as to why fucking team's going completely bananas
Need
back
something
there.
from deep in the bag of tricks here after
Yeah,
first and second down went backwards.
ID the
It's
mic
third
on that
and very
motherfucker,
long.
that's all. As you can tell,
2 minutes remain here in the
I'm
first
a
half.
careless
We'll
attitude.
come back to Philadelphia.
Well, I'm obviously
after
saying it,
this.
but
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here
Legit.
after first and
Careless.
second
I
down
don't
went
give a fuck about
backwards.
this
It's
man.
third and very long.
where's Bo Jackson? His idea's back there. Oh.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Reed with it over the middle. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And this one's
Why do I get that
incomplete.
animation all the time? Like,
You get a tight end like
you know what?
this, and you
My
know
receivers
Houston
aren't
dishing
on
out punishment,
spectacular
but
catch
here,
or conservative.
he's
Why are
gonna
they
have to
going
absorb the contact,
for
and as a
spectacular
result,
catches? Like, I just
unable to hold
don't
on
get
to
it,
the
man.
football.
Like, legit, I don't get it. Why is a spectacular catch being going for it? Like, okay, whatever.
Now a handoff as they run left side.
Can't run, can't
And
pass.
this time he's going backwards.
Okay,
So
I'm just
after
gonna
the
keep
no
running.
gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. The Bills on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard, right near midfield. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Yeah.
It's a short one here, complete to his
Why would he
tight
be?
end.
Why would he get the space to do it?
Unable
Why would he get the
break
space
away.
to get
They
over there?
stop him a
and
few
play?
yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And as a result, possession switches hands. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it.
Because I blow my coverage on that motherfucker.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Rodgers now on first down. Looking for
Good
Johnson,
shit, bro.
and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Yeah.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
And why would he make it? He's like 6'5", but why would he make the tackle on a small guy?
Back at the closing stages
You know,
of the
the
first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What do you want to call it? The fucking...
Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if
the realisticness of this game is just out the window. 6'5", can't tackle guys 5'10". 5'10" guy blew him off like he was nothing. Okay, that makes sense now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield.
Are you testing him again?
Incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Why would you test him again?
For Johnson that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Oh, he must have a Johnson.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Rodgers will try again on second down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Partner, I know the ball security is preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change
over there?
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
The defense is clearly set up to be over there, and there's nobody over there.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Real great shit.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
That's real great shit.
Now a play fake. Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd learned to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
That one goes for 24 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced
I'm just not getting any love in this game right now.
No matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
For some reason, this guy's able to fucking march down the field at will.
And he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Second down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun.
I set up for that, but I didn't get it.
Okay. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard
I set up for the inside run, but I don't get it. Okay, bro.
Chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
No idea what the fuck I just did.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Flush to it, and it's caught. Touchdown. Zach Ertz from 8 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play
that was a glitchy catch.
for Buffalo.
That's such a glitchy catch.
Yards. offense.
I can't even say it
Even
wasn't.
after all those
catch.
interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball.
Wow. Like legit. Is this guy D-line using it? I wasn't even like really looking. But he must be because that was fast. I mean,
roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On play action, they'll throw. Forced out to his left.
Look at his D-line. His D-line is fucking going bananas. Why are they so powerful? I don't get it. Like, they're just, like, throwing my guys around like they're fucking puppets. Finally.
That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
God, yeah, I don't give a fuck about game results. Fuck off.
The play clock's running down. They'll drop to throw. Out to the left here to Reed. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Time running out here on the play clock. Looking to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it.
Michael Irvin can't catch.
And as a result,
Calvin Johnson can't catch.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win
uninspired by this game. So.
With another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
They're like
right there on the brink, aren't they?
Only a yard
I'm not playing like a kid. I don't even know I'm broadcasting.